Good morning, children. How are you, all of you? I hope you all are fine at home. In previous class, we discussed about air around us. In that, one small topic is there, that is water. We all know about water, right? Water is the most important and most abundant compound on the earth, right? So this water, 71 percentage of water. How much? 71 percentage of water on the earth. It covers, no? It covers only 71 percentage of water. And water is present in rivers, seas, oceans, lakes, ponds, wells. Not only in that, it presents in air also. Presence in air also or not? Sometimes we are getting cool breeze. In that cool breeze touching our skin and we feel our little bit water vapors, right? So not only in that rivers, lakes, ponds, seas, oceans, it present in air also. And also the water has three forms. How many forms? Three forms. What are the three forms? The first form is solids. What is that? Solid. Second form is liquid. What is that? Liquid. Third form is gas. What is it? Gas. What is the solid form of water? Yes, the solid form of water is ice. What is the solid form of water? The solid form of water is ice. What is the liquid form of water? Water only, no? So, the liquid form of water is water. What is the gas form of water? Yes, very good. That is vapor. So, water has three forms. The first form is solid, the second form is liquid, the third form is gas. What is the solid form of water? Ice. And what is the liquid form of water? Water. And what is the gas form of water? Vapor. Below 0 degree centigrade. How much? Below 0 degree centigrade, water change into ice. Below 0 degree centigrade, water change into ice. Between 0 degree centigrade and 100 degree centigrade, water change into liquid form. What is that? Liquid form, like water. Above, what is that? Above 100 degree centigrades, the water change into water vapor, like a vapor. So, what is the solid form of water? Ice. When it will become as a ice? When below 0 degree centigrade, the water change into solid form. And when the liquid form change into water, same, between 0 degree centigrade and 100 degree centigrade, in that between, the water become as a liquid form. When did the water change into vapor? When we use 100 degree centigrade, above 100 degree centigrade, when we boil that water, the water change into vapor. Understood these three forms? So, the water has three forms, that is solid form, liquid form and gaseous form. Very good. When do we get ice? When we take below 0 degree centigrade, at that time the water change into solid form. What is the solid form of water? Ice. Okay. So, when we get vapor forms when we use 100 degrees centigrade, more than when we heat more than 100 degrees centigrade to this water, the water slowly change into vapor. Okay, now we will discuss what are the states of this water. So, states of water. What is the states of water? Just now we discussed water has three forms, that is solid, liquid and gases. So, the first state of water is solid state. What is that? The first state is solid state. What is the first state of water? That is solid state. You know, large amount of water on the surface, we can see solid form only. For example, Antarctica, Arctic. If we go there and if we see that Antarctica and Arctic regions, they have frozen water. Frozen water means what? Whatever the ice is there, no? So the all water become like a ice. So most probably we can see that frozen water in that, and a high peak of mountains also we can see this frozen water. The mountains are covered with ice. So when they get sun rays, at that time the frozen has melting slowly and it become as a liquid form like a water. So like that. So most of the earth surface it covers into this solid form. So where can we see this solid form of water? Arctic, Antarctic and high peaks of mountains. In our India we can able to see in Himalayas. So Himalayas also covered with snow, ice, like that. So the first state of water is solid state. So in that solid state, have you ever seen sometimes we are getting heavy rain. When we are getting heavy rain, we are getting some white balls. Have you ever seen? Yes, that white balls now we are calling hailstones. What we are calling? Hailstone. When the raindrops falling down with a cool air, at that time the raindrops are freezing. The raindrops are freezing and changing into that what is that? Balls, white balls. So that white balls, what we are calling? Hailstones. What we are calling? Hailstones. So the state of solid we can get hailstones. What we can get? Hailstone. When the raindrops are getting very cool air, that raindrops become freeze. So when they become freeze, then it will form as a round balls. That round balls only we are calling hailstones. And we can see that the second form of water is snow. What is that? Snow. Where could we see this snow? So for clouds. So if clouds are becoming themselves very cold and the raindrops are falling, no? So that raindrops also falling like a plain and white flakes. So that plain and white flakes we are calling snow. Have you ever seen in most probably foreigners, in foreign countries, we can see that snowfall rain. How it happens? When the clouds are become very cold, in that water, whatever the clouds contain water, no, that water become the water dust, whatever it contains with dust particles, this water, they all freeze, and they freeze. When the cloud become more water quantity, then what will happen? They can fell into that raindrops. So, the clouds, when the clouds become very cool, what will happen? The rainwater also freeze, and when it is rain falls, the snow, the white and flakes are called snow, what we are calling snow. And the third form of solids, we can say that frost. Frost means what? On a very cold night, suppose when we have very cold night, there we can see some dew. So, dew are freezes like a ice. So, have you seen some flowers? Not in our area, some cool areas we can able to see in on night times, the flowers contain water droplets. The water droplets contains like a ice. What it contains? Like a ice. So, this is called frost, what we are calling frost. So, in sometimes we can able to see in cold mornings also, not only in cold night, in cold morning also we can able to see this frost. We can able to see some dew on that ice, you know. So, that and this is the form of solid state. What is that solid states? We can say that hailstones, snow and frost. And moving on to the second form of water, that is liquid state. What is the second state of water? Liquid state. So, where can we see this liquid state? Most of the water is present in a liquid state only, where we can able to see rivers, we can able to see oceans, seas. These all are contained with water substance. So, liquid form only. Which form? Liquid form only it contains. And we can found these streams, lakes, ponds, wells, rivers. So, that all contains liquid form like a water. And also we can say that dew. Do you know the dew? Dew means what? So, in whenever if you go early in the morning, suppose if you have garden, if you visit in that garden early in the morning, the cold morning, the leaves present some water droplets. Some water droplets are not, so that water droplets, and whenever if you touch that leaves, some watery substance we can able to see in that leaves. So, that what we are calling dew, what we are calling dew. And sometimes when you touch your window planes, in that window planes also some water contains. So, whatever the water contains on that window planes and this garden, no, that we are calling dew, what we are calling dew. And most of the water, what is that? Underground water. What is that? Underground water. What is the underground water? The water found in under the ground. The water, whatever the water is there in ground. So, the water found in under the ground, that what we are calling underground water. Commonly we are calling underground water. For example, tap water. How we are getting tap water? From that underground only, no? And suppose nowadays we have more scarcity of water. So, what we are doing? We are digging that bore wells, using long pipes like that. So, from that we are getting that water. So, where we are getting this borewell waters? From the underground of water. So, whatever the water found in underground, that commonly we are calling underground water. What we are calling? Underground water. Next, moving on to that third state. What is that? Third state. The third state of water is gaseous state. What is that? Gaseous state. So, most of the water, this exists in gases. How it exists in gases? On condensation. What is that? On condensation, this water vapor changes to clouds. The water vapor changes into clouds, no? And clouds, mist, fog, like that. So, these forms we are calling gaseous state. For example, moving on to that fog. What is that? Fog. Fog means what? On a very cold morning, the water vapor, sometimes the water vapor, sometimes what will happen, it condense on dust particles. What it is that? It condense on some dust particles, and this forms the clouds, whatever the clouds are there, no, the just above the ground, that we are calling, what we are calling fog. What we are calling? That is a fog. So, the gaseous form of the gaseous state of water is fog. What is the example of that? Fog. And also sometimes this fog is there, no, this fog has a thick, difficult to see beyond a few minutes. So, sometimes when you are traveling a very cold regions like Ooty or any Arunachal Pradesh or somewhere which contains what is that, a snowfall areas. So, if we travel in that areas, it is very difficult to travel because some full of fog is contained. So, we cannot able to see that in front of a person or vehicle like that. So, that we are calling fog. Actually, these three has the solid state, liquid state, gaseous state. These also we are calling interchangeable forms. What we are calling? Interchangeable. What we are calling? Interchangeable. Interchangeable. Why we are calling this interchangeable? See, when we suppose water, the main source is water. When we heat this water, the water change into vapor. When we cool this water, it become as a ice. So, changing, no, suppose if we cool this water, what will happen? It will become as a ice below 0 degree centigrade. If we cool this water, it change into ice. When we take more than 100 degrees centigrade, when we heat this water, the water change into the vapor. So, this has a interchangeable form. So, water has a interchangeable form. So, that we can say that below 0 degree centigrade the water change into ice, 100 degree centigrade the water will change into the vapor. So, these all are existing water, ice and gases. So, these we are calling the three states of gases. What is the main sources of water? Let us discuss now. Up to this okay? Have you understood? Okay. The sources of water. What is that? Sources of water. You know, the large amount of water on the earth is in oceans. Have you ever seen oceans? Yeah, there we can see large amount of water. How much we can able to see? Large amount of water we can see in oceans. You know, the oceans are cover more 2/3 of earth surface. How much? 2/3 of earth surface the oceans cover this earth surface. The sea water is very salty. Have you ever visited sea or have you ever visited a beach? Have you tasted that water? Yeah, how is it? It's very salty. We are unable to drink that salty water. So, sea water contains very salty and it cannot be used for households, for agriculture. What happens if we use for household and agriculture? So fields might have died while using more content of salt substance, and if we use in a household things, what will happen, all utensils covered with contained with some salty substance. So it is a waste water. If we have large amount of water in oceans also, we are unable to use that water. Why we are unable to use that water? Because the sea water is salty. Sea water is salty, so that we cannot able to use that water. So what is the sources of this water? We have three types of sources. The first sources, what is the first sources of water? That is surface water. The first one is surface water, and the second one is underground water. So whatever we have this natural source of water, this natural source of water is divided into two types. How many types? Two types, that is the surface water and underground water. What is the surface water? Surface water means what? The water present on the earth surface. Whatever the earth is, no, the earth surface has some water, no. So the water present in that earth surface, that we are calling surface water. What we are calling? Surface water. So the water present on the surface of earth. So that what we are calling surface water. So these surface water divided into again three parts. What is that? The first one is sea water. The first one is sea water. Then the second one is river water, river, and lake water. And the third one is rain water. What is that? Rain water. So whatever we have that water presence on the surface of earth, that we are calling surface water. So the surface water also divided into three, that is sea water, river and lake water, and rain water. So where could we see this sea water? Yes, the sea water is most impurity whatever we are containing in our nature. So very impure water or not impure natural water. What is that? The sea water is most impure natural water. We cannot able to use this water for agriculture purpose, for household purpose, for drinking purpose. We are unable to use this sea water. Moving on to this river and lake water. River water, have you ever seen some rivers? Yeah, that is a flowing water. So when they are flowing the water, it's very nice to see that one. So this river and lake water. So whenever the rain water fall on this, no, when the rain water is fall on this, the whatever it has, they can come down. They can come down as a rivers whenever the water falls on that hill stations. Yes, where hill station, whenever the rain falls on hill station, the water falls and form as a rivers. So they mix into that river. So that the river water always we can see this fresh water. And also sometimes snow. Have you ever seen some mountains? The mountains are melting their snow because of that more heat of sun. Then that all water falls and join into that rivers. And the river water also join into this sea water, so that we can contain more sea water on the earth surface. And moving on to the rain water. Rain water means it is a natural water. What is that? Very natural water. So If the rainwater is natural also, it contains some dust particles and also it mixes with oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. So, what type of gases we can see in this rainwater? The rainwater dissolved a little bit oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. So, whatever we are getting a natural water, that we are calling rainwater. The rainwater also not good, it is impurity, some impurities are there, some dust particles are mixed in that and some gases are dissolved in this rainwater. What type of gases dissolve in rainwater? That is oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. These also it dissolve in water. So, these are the main sources of water. What is the sources of water? We have two sources, that is surface water we can get, underground water also we can get. In this surface water, what is the mean of surface water? The water present on the earth surface, that we are calling surface water. So, this surface water also divided into three parts, that is sea water, river and lake water and rainwater. What type of gases are contained in rainwater? Oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. They dissolve little bit in that rain dust particles. So, the rainwater also impurities it contains. So, this is the source of. Next, moving on to that underground water. What is that? What is the mean of underground water? Let us see. So, the water which presents in the ground, what is that? The water which presents in the ground, that we are calling underground water. See, the water which percolate through the upper layer. What is that? The upper layer. The upper layer of the earth and earth surface. So, this earth surface, these also collected on the solid rocks underground. So, this we are calling, what we are calling underground water. What is the underground water? The water which percolates through that upper layer of the earth or and earth surface, that is collected on that solid rocks. Have you seen while digging on that bore wells, whenever they are using drill machines, sometimes we are getting white substance. What is that white substance? Some rocks are contained in a upper layer of earth. When we are making hole by using this drill, what will happen? The underground water comes out. So, that we are calling underground water. So, the whatever the water percolates through this first upper layer of that on the earth or earth surface, they collected some solid rocks. So, that solid rocks, what we are underground only we will get that solid rocks. So, these solid rocks in underground, that we are calling underground water. What we are calling underground water. So, this underground also we can get from well waters, divided into, we can get in two types, that is well water and spring water. What is the example of underground water? Well water and spring water we can get from that. Okay, na? Now, we will move on to discuss water cycle. Okay.